Hello, good evening, all of you. And today we will present about the case given to our group, which is about dragon soap. Okay, so before we go through, we need to understand the summary first for this case. So the person that we have to know in this case is Rebecca and Jason Philip. Okay, two of this person are related to this company in this case. So for the summary, Rebecca, who is Rebecca? Rebecca is a CEO of Dragon Soap company and facing funding problem and considering to maximize the value of the company at the time of fundraising. So then maximizing the value of earning without breaking laws and procedure. What about Jason Philip? Jason Philip is a chief financial officer and he's just joined this company 1 year ago. And what is the relationship between Rebecca and Jason Philip? Okay, the things that we need to understand is Rebecca gave this responsibility to identify, which is to identify through accounting choice and operation that can maximize perceive investor without breaking the rules. So it is expected that Jason have certain option available in order to maximize the perceived value with respect to investor, but Jason has to make sure that recommended option are according to the three basic principle. What are the three basic principle? Okay, the three basic principle objective of SEC and MD and A, which is include explanation of the financial statement for the convenience of investor, increase disclosure of financial statement with respect to investor, and to provide information about companies earning and cash flow for better comparisons about the performance of the company as compared to the last year earning. So this is a lot of summary of this case. And then what's about the issue? For the issue, the main issue here is that they have a problem in financial, okay, a funding problem. And then why I say so? So I will pass. We will look at the next explanation, which is about the dilemma of this issue. Why I say the issue is about funding problem. So we will look at the next presentations, and then so I pass to my friend, and thank you for your attention.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Fidos bin Muhammad Duki, matric number S50476. I am going to present about ethical dilemma. Ethical dilemma arises from the issue since the CEO of Dragon Soap company is facing a funding problem. So, whether the CEO of company should apply lease or buy decision for the assets. Under this option, I will recommend that the company leases a canning machine. The existing canning machine is not working properly and according to the needed standards. It was acquired since the establishment of the company about 10 years ago. There is therefore the need to acquire a new machine to ensure that the operation runs effectively and efficiently. The replacement cost with a new machine is $1 million. The machine will also have 20 years useful life. Buying a new machine using cash is therefore not a suitable option for the company since it is already facing funding problems. Buying the expensive machine will need a huge cash outlay. The company has the ability to borrow the amount using a mortgage repayment approach with a low interest rate. The best option is therefore leasing the machine. According to MFRS 16, require that a lease applies a right of use asset accounting approach that would recognize an asset on the lease's balance sheet, representing its right to use the lease of an asset over the lease term, and recognize a corresponding liability to make lease payment. I would also recommend that the company does a capital lease and not an operating lease. This is because capital lease will provide the ownership of the machine to the company after the lease period, despite the interest rates being almost similar. The ethical dilemma that arises here is whether CEO of Dragon Soup Company should apply lease or buy decision for the assets. That's all for me. Thank you. I will pass to the next presenter, Aina Suraya. Thank you.
Thank you, Firdaus. So I will continue the presentation. My name is Nurana Suraya binti Zulkifli. I will present about position, which is pros and cons of lease new machine. First pros is balanced cash flow. The biggest pros of leasing is that cash outflow or payments related to leasing are spread out over several years, hence saving the burden of one-time significant cash payment. This helps a business to maintain a steady cash flow profile. For example, Dragon Soup can balance their cash flow is they lease new canning machine. Second, low capital expenditure. Leasing is an ideal option for a newly set up business or business that have fund problem, given that it means lower initial costs and lower capital expenditure requirement. Third, greater flexibility than other financing options, given that a company chooses to lease over investing in an asset by purchasing. It releases capital for the business to fund its other capital needs or to save money for a better capital investment decision. For example, Dragon Soup can use their capital for marketing to increase earnings. So next, cons of lease new canning machine. First, lease expense. Lease payments are treated as expenses rather than as equity payments towards an asset. Dragon Soup should pay lease to lessor monthly. That amount is not too huge, like when buy a new machine. Second, no ownership. At the end of the leasing period, the lessee doesn't end up becoming the owner of the asset, though quite a good sum of payment is being done over the years towards the asset. For example, Dragon Soup will not be the owner of new canning machine that they lease, but if this company does a capital lease for that machine, this company will be the ownership of the machine after the lease period. So next, I will pass to Atika. Thank you.
Thank you, Aina. My name is Cik Siti Nur Atika binti Cik Muhammad Zaidi, S50612. I will continue the presentation about the pros and cons if Dragon Soup buy a new canning machine for the company. First pros is ownership of the machine. The most obvious advantage of buying business equipment is that you will be the owner of it. This is especially true when the equipment has a long useful life and is not likely to become technologically outdated in the near future. It makes sense to purchase it and hold on to the value. If you owner of the equipment, the maintenance is also in your hands, so you can make sure any issue are fixed immediately. If you own a piece of equipment and your company has a downturn, you have an asset to sell it if you need to generate cash in short term. For example, if Dragon Soup buy a new canning machine, the ownership of the canning machine belongs to Dragon Soup. Second pros is make choice. If you are buying your own equipment, you will be able to decide exactly which brand and model you get. No need to adapt to whatever leasing company has available. There are many choice of canning machine brands that Dragon Soup can purchase to his company's satisfaction. Next, the cons of buying a new canning machine, which are: first, additional cost for its maintenance and repair. If the equipment is yours, maintenance and repair costs are on you. You can make a rough estimate of what it will cost to do regular planned maintenance to your equipment, but unexpected repair or even replacement can get surprisingly expensive. Second cons is require higher upfront costs. Buying a new equipment may not be the best option for every business owner since the initial cash need is a bit too high. If you want to borrow money from bank, most often this bank will require you to make a down payment of at least 20%. Also, when borrowing money, your lines of credit will be tied up. Furthermore, lenders might put constraints on your future financial operation to guarantee that you can repay your loan. Next, cons is equipment might become obsolete. Buying equipment gives you less flexibility than leasing it. You will want to make your investment worthwhile by using your equipment as long as you possibly can, at the risk of getting stuck with old equipment. This is especially true if you are using technology upgrading software will not always be an option, so you might need to reinvest newer, more modern items. That's all from me. I will pass the presentation for the next presenter, Daniel. Thank you.
Under the option, I would recommend that the company lease a machine. The existing machine is not working properly and according to the needed standard. It was acquired since the establishment of a company about 10 years ago. There is therefore the need to acquire a new machine to ensure the operation run effectively and efficiently. The replacement cost with a new machine is around $1 million. The machine will also have a 20 years useful life. Buying a new machine using cash is therefore not a suitable option for the company since it is already facing funding problems. Buying the expensive machine will need a huge cash outlay. The company has the ability to borrow the amount using a mortgage repayment approach with a low interest rate. The best option is therefore leasing the machine. For conclusion, I would also recommend that the company does a capital lease and not an operating lease. This is because the advantage of capital lease is more relevant to the company compared to the operating lease. One of the advantages is lessee can buy the asset from the lessor at the end of the lease term for a bargain price. This, however, is generally negotiated at the beginning of the lease period. Besides, the capital lease will provide the ownership of machine to the company after the lease period despite the interest rate being almost similar.